Okay, chapter 8 is about prepositions in I and the I me verb. And so I leave the notes up to you for reading. And so in this chapter we will learn the following. Prepositions are like words like over, under, and through that define the relationship between two words. The word following the preposition is called the object of the preposition. And then how the meaning of a preposition changes. Um, then how the meaning of a preposition changes. And then there are also dependent clauses. Dependent meaning it may contain a verb or a noun, but it could not stand alone. Unlike a complete sentence, it is called independent clause. It has subject and then a predicate, and it can stand alone. You will also see I, me, and predicate nominatives in this lesson. Okay, so prepositions. A preposition, as a defined, is a word that indicates the relationship between two words in the sentence. The book is under the table. The preposition under describes the relationship between book and table, which in this case is a spatial or space. Remember type and space? So spatial relationship. And what are some other prepositions in English? Her feet are on the chair. So on. So you could see in italics, these are the ones these are the prepositions rather that we use. The ball went over his head. John came with his disciples. John came before Jesus. The word that follows the preposition is called the object of the preposition. In the first example above, the object of the preposition is under is table. And then the object of the preposition is always in the objective case, meaning it is not the doer of the action. It is always in the sense receiving the verb. So the book is under him. He is subjective and then him is objective. So the preposition together with this object and modifier is called a prepositional phrase. So there's also a predicate nominative, the verb to be. To be gives rise to a special function. The verb to be has many different forms, like am or are or was or were. If you say the teacher is I, the pronoun I is not receiving the action of the verb. Rather, it is telling you something about the subject. And then I is predicating something about the subject. Because it's not receiving the action of the verb, the pronoun cannot be a direct object. Rather, it is called predicate nominative. Nominative, remember, uh, the ones ending with ho, and then he, ho, he. And if it's neuter, it's to. If it's plural, it's oi. Plural is I, and then another to. So the teacher is, or rather it's ta if it's neuter plural ta. Okay, so the function of a preposition is the same in English. It tells you uh, practically where is the first noun related to the second noun. It tells of locations. It tells of sometimes it goes before or it goes after. It goes if it's in a vertical position, it can be placed above. It can be placed under or even on. If it's something, it's like in a container, so it's in that. So And then if you're referring to people who are beside each other, we could use the word with or the preposition with. Okay? And here, some preposition are always followed by the same case. So they only have one set of meanings. For example, the preposition "n" always takes an object in the dative as the basic meaning "in." So "n" is a preposition. It's so easy because "n" is "in." Okay, the preposition "n" is "in," and then because it is "in," remember in datives you add uh the choices for a dative is "in," "to," or "with." So when you see the preposition "n," so you know that you will no longer use you already have the key proposition, so you'll no longer use with or to. And then flashcards, these are just for memorization. Today, because we are using screenshots, you could screenshot the keywords and then you can have them printed out in a sheet of paper for you to have a quick guide while learning Greek. Okay, there's this uh earlier we learned to use the keyword of with the genitive and to with the dative. However, if a word is in the genitive or dative because it is the object of a preposition, do not use the keyword. Sometimes you follow the preposition that is being used. The hologos tuteo means the word of God. The keyword of is used since theo is showing possession, word of God. Logos tuteo. However, the phrase logos apoteo, apo is a preposition meaning from, so you will use the word from God. Okay? Apo is another genitive preposition. Okay? So you would not say the word from of God. Rather, you just use the preposition that is available to you, which is apo, meaning from. And it is always translated as from. And then the form of preposition does not vary depending on its usage. It is not inflected, meaning, for example, the preposition para, it will not change. It will remain as it is. So it will not become a par and then omicron upsilon for genitive. So it will not become paru. No, it will remain para as it is not in prepositions are not inflected. So n will always be n. Apo will always be apo, and the other prepositions as well. And then there's another preposition, meta auton. Meta is with, but the discussion here is about an elision. So what is an elision? It is um, elision applies if the following the the word which follows a vowel is also a vowel. Remember the vowels: alpha, epsilon, eta, iota, omicron, upsilon, omega. So these are the vowels in Greek. And since you're looking at the example there, meta, auton, meta is the preposition, and then it is followed by a word beginning with a vowel, which is auton. So there will be an elision which is used as an apostrophe. In Greek, whether it's in the uncials referring to writing wherein the writing is all in capital, no? Capital letters. So they will apply this rule but without the apostrophe. So you will only see capital M, capital E, or rather capital mu, capital epsilon, capital tau, capital alpha, capital Upsilon, capital tau, capital omicron, capital nun. So there is no doubling or there is no double alpha in that case or construction. Okay. So when a preposition ends in a vowel and the following word begins with a vowel and a rough breathing, the consonant before the vowel in the preposition often changes. Well, remember rough breathings such as the one we see here. This is a rough breathing which is a hemon, which is a genitive of us. So it is a um, ours or literally of us. There is a rough breathing. So we read it as hemon. But again, eta is a vowel. So there is an elision. We see it here, right? So the elision or the apostrophe is um, goes after the tau. Met hemon. So the reading will be met hemon. And notice that it can also be used as a theta, as the example shown here. Used as a theta, met hemon. Okay. Another preposition in 8.7 is N, with the dative means in. Okay? And then, okay. So, just the example, this is a dative. And then because it is a dative, automatically, there is you translate it with a, a dative preposition, which is either in or it is to. So, you translate this as in him or to him. Okay? Dependent clauses. You, okay. Basic grammar. Persons in the, uh, perhaps this applies also in all languages. That there is a first person, ako, I. A second person is you, ikaw. Third person, he, she, or it, siya. And then these are all in singular. Of course, there's also plural forms to it. And then a verb agrees with its subject. So you will see that if the noun or the subject is plural in form, so the verb will also be in plural. So you are now already being introduced to plural forms, or rather, you are being introduced through to verbs. And this is an example of the paradigm for the I me. Remember, this is also the part of our lesson. The first person, first, second, third, and then first plural, second plural, and then third plural. So it is, allow me to read, I me a esteem. Okay? I me is I am. It's easy because I me, you could hear you could also hear the English I am in I me. And then A means you are, second person. And then esteem, he, or it could also be st. But the basic form or the lexical form is esteem with the nun. And then we are, plural form, esmen, este, asin. Okay? Amy, I, me, a, estin, esmen, este, asin. So if you want to print out key guides, you could have this no screenshot. You could use a screenshot and put it in Word, no, copy it in Word, and then have it printed out. Movable noun, excuse me. Movable no is a no occurring at the end of a word that ends with a vowel when the following word begins with a vowel. So a vowel and then it begins with a vowel. So like the example here, asin, autoy, asin. The purpose of adding the nu was to avoid pronouncing two successive vowels. So you do not read it as AC autoy. Rather, it becomes asin autoy. So we just follow since this is the rules. Okay, we just have to adjust to their rules. Okay, again that there's a movable nun if it is to be followed by a vowel, a word that begins with a vowel. Okay, predicate nominative. Remember nominatives, it functions as a subject, as a doer of the action, or the one who performs the action. But there are also called predicate nominative. So it's nominative, but it does not function as the doer of the action. Okay, it just functions. For example, here, it the example here is Theos estin kurios, which means the kurios is in the predicate position, but it gives an further explanation to the Theos. Okay, so translation is God is Lord. Okay, God is Lord. That is the translation, and they are both in the nominative case. So perhaps you might be thinking, sir, this should be Theos estin Kurion, but it provides an explanation. So, um, um, uh, so just so the position of the word together with the amy verb. Remember, the estin is the amy verb. Okay, estin. This one, the estin is the amy verb. Okay, and since okay, translation. Let's go back. Ano, Allen?
Sa reading,
Oh, the Greek.
ho logos, erketai, eis, ton, kosmon.
Good. Oh. So the word goes, the verb is erketai into the verb, its present tense, no? And then there is the preposition. Notice, our lesson is about prepositions. So,
Yeah.
is always in or into. Okay? And then ton cosmon is the accusative form. Next, Johnson. No, no, sorry. This is just the same thing. Hold on to that. The summary of lesson 8, the word following the preposition is the object of the preposition. And the preposition and its object and modifiers form a prepositional phrase. You were already introduced to noun phrases or nominative phrase. Now we are looking at prepositional phrases. The meaning of a preposition is determined by the case of its object. So you will know that since you have now exposed to the four case system: nominative, accusative, genitive, and then dative. So if it's dative, then the preposition will be used is also should be dative. Do not use the keywords when translating the object. So you do not need to translate. So you will not see two prepositions, no, in the same at the same time. Prepositions are not inflected, so we discussed that already. The article is often omitted from Greek prepositional phrases. You can supply, meaning you can add the in your translation if you think uh, the grammar will better fit if there's a the. A dependent clause cannot contain the main subject and verb in a sentence. And then memorize I me. It's we really do not have a choice. We could not proceed further if you do not memorize I me. Okay. You can also use this illustration. So the prepositions are there. N is in. Pros is before. Apo is after. Dia is through. Remember diameter? Something that diameter. And then ace is two. Hupo is under. You could see hupo. And then para is no, it's not above. Let's see para here. Para is three uses. Depending on the case of the the noun in the prepositional phrase that is being used. If it's in genitive, it is from. If it's in dative, it is beside or in the presence of. And then if it's accusative, then alongside. And then, okay, ek is out. Okay, ace is in, into, and then n is in, and then ek is out, or it could also be from. So para, depending on the use, they could all both be from. Okay, prepositions, ala means but, yet. So this is a conjunction. But here, ala is a contrasting conjunction. It contrasts something, the premise, and then the antecedent. And then apo, away or away from. Okay? It's used genitive, eh, genitive preposition. And then dia, genitive, dia. And then if it's dia plus accusative, then you will use on account of. Okay? Not just through. And then if it's I, me, you can translate it as I am, or I exist, or I live, I am present. And then ek or ex is a genitive from or out of. And then the no other vocabularies in addition to the preposition, you could see hemera or they, and then the end, which is he or she, it was, and then talasa, sea or lake, thanatos. So you remember Thanos in Marvel? So Thanatos is close to that name. Death. Hina, it has a rough breathing, so you read it as Hina. In order that and that. And then there's Ioannes, which is the name of John. And then Lego, I say, I speak. Meta followed by a genitive is with. Meta followed by an accusative is after. And then oikia is a house. Oikos is also a house. Oklos is a crowd or a multitude. And then para plus genitive is from, para plus dative is beside. And then para, then followed by accusative is alongside of. And then parabole is a parable. Pros is an accusative preposition, to or towards, or you could also it as with. And then hupo is an by, or if it's genitive, and then under if it's an accusative. And then previous words, ace is into, in. Previous meaning, we already used it in our previous lesson. Ace is into, and then n is followed by a dative is in or on or among. Okay, let's practice some reading before we do our assignments or the workbook. Okay, estin means he is, she is, or it is. And then N means he was, she was, or it was. Um, so it's Johnson's turn. A, please read A, Greek.
Yes, sir. Isos en pros ton tion uh, al
Aletes. Aletes.
aletes en.
Aletes N. Good. So you could see that the N functions as a was. We saw that in the basics of Mount's book. So N functions as a was. And then pros is a preposition with God. And then aletes is a different vocabulary means true. He was true. So N can be translated with an absence of the clear nominative. So we can translate as he was. Okay, he was true. Okay, aletes. And Kerin B.
Maria and Pharos, Ton, Theon,
Aletes N.
Aletheus, Aletheus, and Mary was with God, and she was true.
Okay, notice that the example here that the use of N can be either a masculine or a feminine depending on the context. Okay? So the context reveals that the clear nominative in the first sentence is Maria. So the translation is she. And then Allen,
Hologos aletes. En kai aletes. Estin.
Hologos aletes and kai aletes estin. So this is a compound sentence. Okay? Kai aletes estin is added in the last. So the word was true. Hologos aletes. So the word was hologos aletes in. So the word was true. Kai aletes estin. So it is and it is true. Given that this is not a this is not the construction of the word is not a person. But so it the translation is it is. Okay, so um this is for practice reading. Number 7. Allen, number 7.
En arke. En ho logos. Kai en arke alethes en.
Okay. So the translation is in the right column, no? In the beginning, the word was, and in the beginning, it was true. Okay, these are additional vocabularies for you. But again, some of these you have already encountered. Hologos, the word plural hoi logoi. Marcos is a proper noun, name of a person, Mark. Jesus, to genitive definite article, to Yesu of Jesus. Utos, you already also encountered this, definite or demonstrative pronoun. Utoy is plural. Aletes is true, genuine, real, honest. Otoy, hologoy. Aletes is son. So now this is a son. This is a uh, past tense and in the plural, which is why the use is were. The use is were. So, okay. Let's go to our workbook. Let's go back to, remember, case, number, gender, lexical form, inflected meaning. Okay, I will begin so that you will have a guide. So, hemera case is dative. Why did I say dative? There is a iota subscript, okay? There is a iota subscript below the alpha. So it gives us an information that it is dative. Okay. Number, singular, gender, feminine. Lexical form is hemera. Inflected meaning is, since it's dative, so we could add the preposition in or to. In a day or to a day. Okay. Next, Allen.
Talasan. Talasan.
Case. If it ends in noon, what case?
Accusative, sir.
Yes, it's accusative. Good. Accusative.
Then
Number.
talasan. The number is singular.
Singular.
Then the gender is masculine.
Um, it's feminine because it should, if it's masculine, it will end like an Omicron sigma. It will look like a
Yes, sir.
talasos. But it's talasa, so it's feminine. Okay. Lexical form.
The lexical form is talase,
Talasa.
talasa,
And then inflected.
C. Ay, wait lang,
C.
sir.
Yeah, C.
Tama, C or
So
late.
let's go back to theta. Where's theta? There. So C or late. Good. And then Johnson, parabolize.
Parabolize. Case is nominative. Nominative, sir.
No,
Accusative.
no, it's dative.
Dative.
Dative
Dative and
number.
singular.
Plural. Dative plural.
Dative plural. Feminine form, sir.
Feminine. Lexical
Feminine.
form is
Parabola.
parabole.
Parabole. And it's parables.
Okay, because it's dative, we will use in parables.
In parables.
And then for Kerin,
Amartion. Amartion. Case is accusative.
no, it's genitive.
Sorry. Genitive. And plural. Number
Genitive plural,
four.
okay, plural.
Feminine, sir.
Feminine.
Um,
Lexical form will be hamartia. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Kevin, lexical form means the word that you find in the dictionary. The word that you find in the Greek dictionary. So it's hamartia. And
Yeah.
then inflected is, remember this is genitive, so you will add what preposition?
Incense.
You will
Options.
add off.
Options. Okay.
You will add off. Okay? So inflected meaning will be
Options.
of sins. Good. And then, Allen,
Thanato,
Renato is
dative,
dative,
singular,
singular,
masculine,
masculine,
thanatos,
Thanatos,
death,
but there is a dative. It's dative. So,
to death,
to death,
to or
to death
in
or in death. Okay, thank
or
you.
with death.
Johnson, Uyos.
Uyos. Ac- Nominatives.
No, this is accusative.
Accusative. Accusative. Plural.
Good.
Masculine.
Okay.
Uyo. Lexical form.
Yes, go on.
Sons.
Sons. By the way, sons, but you can also use children, okay? Because
Okay.
children assumes it also includes the daughters, okay? Children, which is plural. Back to back to Cherin. Exousian.
Ekiosian. Ekiosian. Cases. Accusative, sir.
Good.
Accusative. Number
Number.
singular. Singular.
Good.
Masculine.
Now this is feminine. Usually, if it ends with alpha or eta, and since exousia, yeah, so this is feminine. And then the lexical form will be
Ekisean.
exousia without the nun, okay?
Okay, sir.
And then
Exia.
the meaning or the translation will be
Meaning. What is Ekisean, sir?
authority.
Authority. Okay. Authority.
Ah, uranon, Allen,
Uranon. So is it, sorry, is it genitives?
yes. Genitive,
Then, then plural.
plural, yes. Genitive plural.
This is tough. Parang pare-pares kasi. Sir, masculine.
Yes, masculine.
Oh, I'm having a hard time with let's say. Is it Hora, sir? The R.
No, Uranus. Uranus.
Uranus.
Like the planet
That's, yeah,
Uranus.
heavens.
Heavens,
Heavens.
plural. But if it's
So,
genitive, you
of
will use the
heavens.
preposition of
Of,
heavens, right?
yes, sir.
Of
Of
heavens.
heavens.
And then, Johnson, Oiku,
Oikun. Oiko. Is it accusative, sir?
no, it's genitive.
Genitive. Singular.
Yes.
Feminine.
No, it's masculine. It's oikos.
Oikos. Or masculine. So lexical form oikos.
Okay.
House.
House, but it's genitive
Of house.
of a house. Good. Kerin, Okloy?
Chloe. Genitive.
No, this is nominative.
Number plural.
Okay.
Gender masculine.
Yes. Lexical form.
Close. Close, sir.
Oklos.
Close. Close. Meaning.
The English translation is crowds. Okay?
Crowds. Okay, sir.
Crowds.
Crowds.
And then, Allen, read and translate.
Wait, sir. Ento Evangelio.
Yes. So, do you remember Evangelio?
Gospel, sir.
Okay, so
In the
ento.
gospel,
So what? Yeah, but the phrase. Translate the phrase.
in the gospel.
Good. In the gospel. Johnson?
Is ten oikian.
Oikian. Good.
In the house,
In the house. Okay. Um, Cherin? Meta 2.
Metato. Metato. Ayan no. Am I correct, sir?
So, meta 2 Ioano. So, the rule is if we use meta and then followed by genitive. Remember, Ioano functions here as genitive because of the ending and then of course this. So, the translation is with Jan. Okay?
John. Okay, sir.
Cherin, with Jan.
John.
And then, Allen,
Kay en Curios, Meta e Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph.
Joseph. And he was a lord with Joseph.
No, no, no. Analyze curious. What is the case of curious? Case. The case of curious is nominative. So if it's nominative, it is the doer of the action. It is so it will be
The, and the Lord was with Joseph.
yes, and the Lord was with Joseph. Thank you. Johnson,
yes, sir. Autos estin ho vios ton
is
tion,
two to you, two to you.
tu tiu. Um, this, this is the Son of God.
Good. This is the Son of God. Cherin,
Te oy. Es, esto. Este.
do
Te
you
oy.
remember Este? Okay, Este
Yes,
is
sir.
an
They
ime
are.
verb.
You are.
You are,
You are. You are God.
you are gods. Okay, you are gods. Thank you. But that's not true. Okay, just for translation purposes. Okay, just to train you. Okay, Allen,
Ho Theos agape estin. God is love.
God is love. Okay. Johnson.
Erketai is oikon. He comes to the house. To
He
house.
comes. Yes, yes. He comes to the house, or he comes into the house. That's okay. Not um Cherin. Excel 10.
Okay.
Excel 10.
Exultant, ek auto.
Yes.
It came out.
Next year can function as from.
It came out from
How to? The third person personal pronoun. Used as a genitive. But the preposition X is already there. So you'll translate it as he came out from how to.
what is auto?
Remember him? He came out from him, Jerin.
It came out from him.
Okay. Allen.
Doksan para anthropopon luulambano. Not. I do not receive glory from men.
From men. Good. So, the analysis here, this comes first. Okay? But there is an U, and the U functions as a not. I do not receive, I do not receive
I do
glory,
not
doksan
receive
para
glory.
anthropon. And then it's plural. I do not receive glory from men. Okay? And then, Johnson.
Illa lesen.
Okay? Ilalisen.
Illa lesen. Ho isos en parabolais lias lais tos ok lois.
Okay?
Jesus spoke to them in parables.
Toys o cloys
To
is to the crowds.
the crowds.
So try that sentence again.
Jesus
Jesus.
spoke to the crowds in parables.
Good. In parables. So it's plural. Okay? Ilalisit. So the subject is so Jesus. Jesus. Okay. And then this is the dative. So these are both datives. Okay. Actually, this is a in parables to the crowds. But it's always better to look for the direct object and the direct, or sorry, the toys of Lois is the receiver. Jesus spoke toys of Lois to the crowds in parables. Thank you. Cherin, Kai,
Kai, Kai, above the
Zonto,
Hoplo. Above, above the Somto, Kai above the Somto, Out, auto, and to
Yordane.
Yordane. Okay. Yordane.
So,
They were being baptized by him
by him
in Jordan.
in the Jordan or
In the
referring to
Jordan.
the Jordan River. In the Jordan is okay. But you missed Kai. Cherin, you missed Kai. Kai, so it's just
And,
and they were, okay?
okay, sir.
And they
And
were being baptized by him in the Jordan. Allen,
Kurios estinho, huios, tu, anthropopo kai tu, sabatu. Lord is the son of Lord is the son of man and the Sabbath.
we can still fix this, okay? So this can function as the main subject because this is also curious is also nominative. But huyos carries the definite article. Remember the Son of Man? The
Yes,
Son
sir.
of
The Son
Man
of Man is the Lord
is Lord
of the Sabbath.
of the Sabbath, something like that. Um, so here this kai we may not translate it, but we could also use even. The Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. But if you try translate it literally, the Son of Man is Lord and of the Sabbath. That will be the literal translation for it. Thank you, Allen. This one is a long one. Well, sorry, these are a set of long sentences.
Kai Egento.
Kaya ganito,
Yes, sir. Kai Egento. En Eken
AK
Nice.
nice. AK
Eken
nice.
Nice. Thais Eme Rice. El Pen. El Pen. Isos Apo. Az
Nazareth.
Nazareth. Tes Galileas Kai Eba Ebaptiste Ebaptiste Easton Jordanen o
Upo.
Upo I- Io Anon
Yuanu.
Iwano.
Okay, I will read. Kaya ganito en kay nice tais emerais elten. Jesus apo Nazaretes Galilayas kay e baptiste. Eston Jordanen hupo yuano. Okay?
So and it came to pass that
Yes.
in those days
Good. In those days,
Jesus went from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized.
and he was baptized
He was baptized in the Jordan by John.
by John. Good. So yes, and it came to pass in those days, uh, Jesus went from Nazareth of the Galilee, the province, and he was baptized in the Jordan by John. Cherin, o Teos?
Otheos, agape, estin, Otheos, agape, estin, kai o, menen, yen, te, agape, yen, to, te, o,
Menei.
kai
Menei.
o, mene, kai o, theos, en, anto, auto, mene,
Ho Teos agape estin, kai ho menon en te agape en to teo menei, kai ho Teos en auto menei.
God is love,
God is love and
and God remains in him.
no. And the one remaining. This
Mm.
one.
God is love, and
So there is a definite article. And the one remaining,
the one remaining
ente agape.
in love,
The one remaining in love,
the one remaining in love, and God remains in him.
no, it's actually, remains in God. The one in green, okay? And the one remaining in love remains in God. And God in automene. And God remains with him. Okay? So in this one, the particular phrase it's good to use this one. It's good to use with, okay, with the one remaining in love remains with God. Do you get that, Cherin? Remains with God. And
Remains with
then the
God,
last phrase or the last clause is and God remains
within him,
with him.
with him.
Again, I'm translating N as with, since we are thinking of two persons, Theos and then the one that remains. Okay? So the full translation will be God is love and the one remains in love, remains with God and God remains with him. Okay? Just a few more. Allen.
Kai elegen autois to sabaton diaton anthropon egeneto kai ukho anthropos diato sabaton. And he was saying unto them,
And he was saying to them, autois is just out, no, to them.
and he was saying to them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath.
Good. And he was saying to them, Kai elegen autois tos, then there's a quotation mark. Kevin, this is a quotation mark. The one in the dot there that you could see. It's a quotation mark. Or it could use as a colon. And he was saying to them, the Sabbath was made for man and not the man for the Sabbath. Okay, thank you. Johnson.
Yes, sir. Kai ho isos metaton map map mapiton auto and anecronisin, nec-
Anechoresen,
necoresin, prosten o alasan, o alas,
Rosten Talasan.
prosten talasan. Yes, sir. And Jesus with his disciples withdrew toward the sea,
Okay, so let's try to use this.
and Jesus
And Jesus withdrew.
and Jesus withdrew with
Metaton, metaton, mateton.
his disciples.
Yes, yes. And Jesus withdrew with his disciples. Okay?
Yes,
So, auto, metaton, mateton, auto, with his disciples. And then, prosten talasan.
towards the sea.
Towards the sea. Good. Kay ho Jesus, metaton, mateton, auto, anekuresen, prosten talasan. So, you really need to analyze also where to put the phrases in the construction. Just a few more, and then we will end. Back to Cherin.
O Ioannos, I
Ioannes. Ioannes.
Ioannes. Okay, sir. O Ioannas, kai o
Another name.
Petrus,
Good, Petros.
Petrus, Esiu,
Asin.
Esiu, Meta, Ton,
Meta 2.
no,
There's no nun. There's just meta 2.
Meta tu,
Yesu.
Aisu,
Yesu.
Yesu, okay, sir. Yesu and Ento, Oiko, To, To, Purio, Purio.
Translate. Okay,
Peter,
analyze. Johannes is John.
okay, sir. John,
And
Peter,
John and Peter. So, asin, we
are
should
with Jesus,
are.
or with
Asin
Jesus.
functions as are.
Yes,
Plural. Both for the subjects John and Peter. John and Peter
with Jesus,
are with Jesus
Jesus, in the house of the Lord.
in the house of the Lord. Very good. Okay, so Allen,
Al oy okloy epo eporeutesan proston lesun apo tes tasales
Talases,
tas talases tes
Galilayas,
Galilayas. But the crowds came to Jesus from
no, no, please do not use came. Please use traveled as provided there.
okay, sorry.
But the crowds traveled
But the crowds traveled to Jesus from the Sea of Galilee.
from the Sea of Galilee. Okay. Um, Johnson, kay Apen.
Kai Ethen o Theos tu no kai tos uios auton uh, met auton. And uh, God said to Noah and and to his sons with him
Yes. And to his sons, met auto.
and to his sons
Okay, hold on. So, met auto, if it's met, followed by a genitive. Followed by a genitive. So, it is with. Okay? Referring to Noah. Okay?
yes, sir, with Noah or with him
With him, with him.
with him. And God said to Noah and to his sons with him.
Good. Um, I will, I will take this one, Cherin. Metadeta, semeras, tas pulas. Eteleutesen, o Basileos, Aegyptu, kay uh, Katestenaksan, Hoy Israel, Apoton, Ergon, kay Anibuesan, Proston, Teon, Apotun, Ergon. Uh, meta function zeros after. Uh, After many days, the king of Egypt died, and the children or the sons of Israel groaned from the work or from the work, and they cried out to God. I think apo here functions as because. Yes. So this is an explanatory because, okay? Explanatory because. So you're going back, and the king of Egypt died, and the sons of Israel cried out because of the work, no, from their work, and um, they cried out to God because of the works. Because of the works, plural. I hope you get that, but anyway, it's recorded, so you could follow up. Cherin, kay Ekalesen,
Kai etelesen auton angelos anglos anglos curio ek ton
it's
orano.
two. Two Orano. There's no noon. Just two Orano.
Okay, sir. Tu orano kay Aphen auto Abram Abram o ode ten idio io
Idu.
idu idu
Ego. Idu, ego.
ego. Okay, sir. Ito.
Allow me to read. Kay Ekalesen, auton Angelos Curio, Ektu Urano, kay Epen auto. Abraham. O de Epen, idu, ego. Translate.
And he called out to him.
Wait. So this is the
Abraham.
nominative phrase. There is a nominative phrase here. Remember, angelos is the
Angel.
yes, it is nominative. Angel of the Lord.
The angel of the Lord from the
I mean, you could also say this is the because the angel of the Lord called out from heaven, okay?
okay, sir.
Called out to
From
him from heaven. Ecto Urano, okay?
okay, sir. And said to him,
And he said to him, you missed the he.
he,
And he said to him,
him, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Behold, I am.
okay. So this one is now the response, okay? Hodi Apen is the response. And he said to him, behold, I am. So there is this, the conversation between the angel of the Lord and then which refers here to God's presence, and then Abraham answered, behold, I am. Allen, Ugar,
Ugar apestelen ho theos ton uyon eis ton kosmon ina rine ton kosmon al ina sote ho kosmon di autu metabebeken ek tu
no. Bagong sentence na yan. Just end with ho cosmos di auto.
di autu. Okay, sir. For God did not send his son into the world that he he might condemn the world, but the world might be saved through him.
Through him, okay? Ugar apestelen ho teoston wion iston kosmon hinakrine. Ton kosmon alaina sutei ho cosmos di auto. For God did not send his son into the world so that he might condemn the world, uh, that the world might be saved through him. No. Yung arrangement niya, no, sometimes can be confusing. But if you become familiar, especially you recognize the nominative, so you might uh, arrange the sentence. Johnson, metabebekin.
Metabe beken ek to pa pa ato
Tanda to.
panato is ten zoen zoen. So he has been transformed from the death to life.
He has been transformed from death into life. Good. Kerin, pisteuete. Kerin.
yes, sir. Okay. Pisteon te, Pisteon te, Ace, Stone, Theo, Theon, Kai, Ace, Ame, Fiste, Fiste, Fisteyete, Fisteyete. Believe in God, believe in God,
Believe in God and
believe,
believe in me.
believe in God and believe in me.
But we could also use there, we could use Kai as also. Believe in God
And also
uh,
believe in me.
and believe also in me. If there's a comma or and believe also in me. And believe in me. That's okay. Just a few more. Allen. And I will take the last one. Allen, Sue. Sue A.
Sue, O Christos, Hovios,
To
tu,
you logetu. Hovios to you logetu.
tu Eulogetu.
And then question
You are
mark. Question mark.
question. Right. Mm, are you Christ, the Son of the Blessed?
Yes. Are you the Christ, the Son of
Are
the
you the Christ?
Blessed? Or are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One? That's okay. So we just added a gloss. Okay, last one. Ekerusen, Demoses, tus vihuyos, Israel. Apotalases, erutras, kay igagin, autus, esten, eremon sur. I forgot itong sur is, yeah, the desert of sin. Eremosur. Then Moses took the sons, or we could use the children of Israel from the Red Sea, and he led them into the uh, desert of sin, or could also be in, desert of Sur, if we follow this one. Okay, so I will upload this video. Kevin, so you need to follow it. Begin with the training videos first, and then try to participate with the translation here. Since you have since the English is already available for you, you need to translate it into Malayalam, okay?